welcome again, people, to MG Sports TV. And the mic is a bit low. Let me turn it up a bit. I think. Hold on a sec. Let me check something. And the mic is fairly low, but this is 100% good. All right, so that's supposed to be good now. All right, so hopefully, guys are doing good. Please do the good stuff. Look, I'm on the road to 30,000 subscribers, and please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Join the family, people. Let's see if we can hit the 30,000 subscriber before the month end. Before the end of June. It's the Gold Cup month, people. Before the end of June, let's see if we can hit the 30,000 subscriber. All right, so I was watching a video, and Michail Antonio said something in the video, which I found it kind of strange. It's a bit like it's more detail about what's happening inside, and it's actually a podcast called The Filthy Fellas. Michail Antonio is a part of the podcast. You guys know that Michail Antonio has his own podcast where he discusses stuff, and he's not afraid to talk. He's really not afraid to talk. He's a very open person, and he said some stuff that I found very interesting, and I just want to share it with you guys. Now, the thing is that I might ask myself, is this the right time to share this video? But when I look at it, the video itself was uploaded recently. So if he's so confident in saying that, and it's not a bother to him, so I don't think it should be a bother to me coming out and discussing it, because my podcast is very, very small in comparison to the Filthy Fellas podcast. I mean, it's huge. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of followers. They get hundreds of thousands of views on a daily basis. So me speaking about it specifically is just like a newborn baby in a big man's world. Yeah. So basically, I'm just sharing it with you guys. So for those who didn't hear and trying to highlight it. All right. So you guys know that there's always mystery, not really mystery, but there's always issue internally regarding Reggae Boyz, and we have seen that where it was the captain stuff, the captain documentary stuff. It was clear, and they stated that Ravel was a problem, and Michail Antonio basically just shed a little bit more light on it, but then he didn't specifically said why. Well, didn't specifically say why, but it just alluded to certain aspects of it. I'm going to play it so you guys can hear. Let me chat up more. Run up. I'm going to play it so you guys can hear. Let me first bring it up. I'm just going to play short because I don't want any copyright. So that's why I have to speak about this. It's a Filthy Fellas podcast, people. It's a Filthy Fellas podcast. So here it is. Let's hear what Michail Antonio has to say about the situation in general. Let's see what Michail Antonio has to say.
You didn't help me like that. The thing with Ravel is obviously Bobby's a baller, and to be fair, he likes to play and stuff like that. But a couple of young men don't really like him.
Why? Man.
I don't really know. I don't know. It could be me in it because I'm drawn to personalities. So like Marko Arnautovic.
So I'm just keep it short. I'm just keeping it kind of short. I'm keeping it kind of short. So I know a lot of person gonna say, "Boy, MG, why you bring this up now? It's so close to the Gold Cup. Are you trying to bring rift between such and such?" And it can't be me bringing rift between. I'm just highlighting to you guys what is already being said, what is already out there, and I'm just showing to you guys. Because as I said, this podcast is way, way huger than me. So if I see this podcast, I'm 100% sure that the players or whatever would have already seen this podcast. And I don't think Michail Antonio is afraid to share sentiment towards certain things. Now, I want you guys to tell me what you think. What are your thoughts about that? Let me see if there's any more. Let me just see if you can't catch any more that was going to said. All right, so apparently the internet is down. As we mentioned earlier, the internet is down, so it won't get any further than that because the internet is down. My sincere apologies with that concern. I wanted to give you guys a little bit more. So basically, just said that his person, because of his personality, this is what he said. A few of the yard man them just don't like him. Now, that was already been noticed when regards to the documentary issue, the documentary stuff. And I'm looking at it, I'm saying that we want the best for the team. And we generally believe that once we put these players together, so automatically we believe that they will be happy together, and because it's one goal, one aim, one team, and we're all trying to go for the same thing. Now I have to make it clear that not everyone, this just is the natural human nature, that there will be people that you just don't take on to. That's just the natural aspect. And according to the documentary, and also what Michail Antonio said, Ravel seemed to be one of the divisive factor in the team, and I don't really understand that, because I don't understand what the problem with Ravel. I've never been around Ravel long enough to know the type of person that he is personally. I do know that he's a baller. I do know that he's a baller, and I've seen him around, and he looks jovial and speak with everyone. So in that aspect, so I personally would love to know what specifically drive, as quote unquote, the yardman to not really like him. Is it the case of him holding on to the ball too long? Is it a footballing reason? Because if it's a footballing reason, I don't think that this whole situation should have stretched any further than the pitch itself. And when you watch a documentary now, it seems as if it's a bit further than that. I personally, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to say. This is my last factor. This statement that was sent by Michail Antonio, it's brave, it's bold, not necessarily something that I would agree to come out publicly and say still, because as I said, it's a bit divisive. But for me personally, I wish personally that all the players would get along, because we, as I mentioned earlier, we have one aim, one target, and that target is for us to be successful as a nation and as a unit, as to create a bond together. I love unity. I love when people enjoy themselves. So I don't like these kind of things. And me mentioning this, or me speaking about this now, is because it's so close to the campaign, and for this to pop up out of nowhere, it to me personally seems a bit harsh and uncalled for. But that's football. That's just football. I do hope that we see the best of Ravel coming for this Gold Cup, and I hopefully if he comes, I do hope to see the best of him, and I also hope to see a squad that is more cohesive, more understanding of each other, and more of a unit that we can push forward together, so we can get the best result as possible. I personally don't like this this unity. I don't like it none at all. But I'm just highlighting this to you guys. So go into the comment section, people, and tell us what you think about this these comments made by Michail Antonio, and tell me where you think it's stemming from, and what do you understand about it. People are gonna cuss me every time I do one video. People cuss me. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I do right, they say me do wrong. If I do wrong, they say, hey, MG, you do wrong, and you should have do this. So people are cuss me. So even if me now just highlighting this, people are gonna say, boy, it's not necessary now. I should find another time to do it, this and that, and all that kind of something there. But I'm saying, as a small person like me, yeah, but at the end of the day, this has come from the baller mouth in recent time, which is a bigger deal. So don't look at me who is bringing the message. Look at the messenger. Look at the message itself, and who exactly is coming from. It's not me. Take myself out of it. Smash the like button, people. Hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time, and tell us what you think in the comment section. MG Sports TV, people. I'm out. Boom. Music time.